What's good, people? My name is Pete Basket, the Fit Moose, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing Grenade's limited edition Banana Armour flavored Carb-Killa bar. I'm kind of new to the whole Carb-Killa game. I know they've been around for a little while, and I've seen photos of people enjoying Carb-Killa bars in all kinds of different ways all over Instagram, but I've only ever had a couple in my life, so this isn't going to be like a comparison review comparing what's already out there to this limited edition flavor. It's going to be more of just a standalone review on this Banana Armour flavor in particular. I'm quite a big fan of banana, so I'm pretty excited to try this. I've got my hopes set pretty high for this. Let's start off with the macros. We've got a 60-gram bar here, contains 217 calories. In my experience, looking at the other bars, they all have like a very similar amount of calories, pretty much the same, maybe varying by like 5 calories a little bit between bars, between flavors. 8.3 grams of fat, which in my opinion for a protein supplement is a little bit on the high end. I often struggle with like staying under my fat limit for the day. So something to take into consideration if you're someone like me who like kind of is always going over on their fats for the day. 8.3 grams of fat, we've got 4.5 grams of saturated fats there, 14.8 grams of carbohydrates, which is not too bad for a bar of this size. You know, it's a pretty decent sized bar. 60 grams, 14.8 grams of carbs and only 2 grams of sugar. So in my opinion, that's a perfectly reasonable amount of carbs to be having in a bar like this. Fiber, we have 6.4 grams. Now this is where things really stand out for me for this protein bar. 6.4 grams of fiber is a big chunk of your fiber for the day. I aim for about 35 grams of fiber in a day, and I can sometimes struggle to hit that. So having something like this makes it really easy to kind of hit your fiber goals, takes a big chunk of that out of the way in a convenient little high protein bar. And so of course we have 22.7 grams of protein here, which anything above, for like a bar this size, anything above like 18 grams is all good in my books. So macros looking decent. Only thing I would have to say is a little bit high on the fats for my own personal preference. Without further ado, let's crack it open. Now it's really hot here. I'm in Malaysia, it's like 30 degrees, so there's a good chance this will be kind of melted a little bit. So it smells kind of chocolatey and banana-y. It is a little bit melted. That's what it's looking like. It's got a kind of little Rice Krispie type bumps in it, I think. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a bite. All right, so first impression, it smelled more banana than it tastes. There is kind of like a hint of banana there, but it's more kind of actually caramelly. The chocolate, the caramel, and the kind of like Rice Krispie bits come through more, in my opinion, than the banana. There's just kind of like an essence of banana there, a little hint of banana. Nothing too crazy. I would have personally liked a bit more banana flavor in it. All right, so to sum up the texture and the flavor of this, it's basically a thinner version of a Mars bar with less caramel, little crunchy Rice Krispie bits on top, and a hint of banana essence to it. That is how I can most accurately sum up the flavor of this bar. It's really good. In my experience, the Carb-Killa bars are probably the best tasting protein bars I've had out there. Like, I could quite happily enjoy this instead of having like a Mars or a Snickers bar. If I had a choice between the two, I would go for this like every time because the macros are just so much better and the taste is actually comparable. All I have to say downside wise for this is it needs more banana flavor if it's going to be calling itself Banana Armour. Yeah, Banana Armour. I just got this like Banana Armour, but armor. I just got that. Anyway, I'm going to save the rest of that for later because it's literally melting in my hand right now. This cost me about £2, actually just a little bit under that. So kind of a standard price, to be honest, for protein bars. This is one of the larger ones, as I've said, so it doesn't break any records for its kind of value for money as such, but it's not like ridiculously expensive anyway. £2 is basically standard kind of price for a bar like this. Taste wise, through the roof, really, really good for a protein supplement. I mean, I told you I wouldn't compare this because I've not had many other flavors. I still think the cookies and cream one I've had is a bit better than this. This would win if it had more banana to it. Yeah, that's all I have to say about this flavor. So to summarize, macros are good, a little bit high on fats at like 8 point something grams of fat. Protein, good amount of protein. Fiber really stands out as like one of the unique selling points for this because it's got a high dose of fiber, which I struggle to achieve in a day, and I'm sure I'm not alone there. Needs more banana flavor. Tastes and kind of feels like a thinner, less caramelly version of a Mars bar with crunchy bits in it. That's all I have to say on this limited edition Banana Armour flavor. I'm hoping to see them come out with more flavors because so far I've really enjoyed all of the bars from Grenade that I've had. As I said, I'm kind of new to the whole Carb-Killa game. I've only had cookies and cream and like the chocolate chip one or double chocolate or something like that. So do me a favor, leave your favorite flavor of Grenade's Carb-Killa bars in the comments below, and I'll do my best to try and find them so I can check them out. Actually kind of hard to find in Malaysia where I am at the moment. So also if you're in Malaysia and you know where to pick up some good bars, give me a shout because I'd really appreciate that. If you enjoyed this quick power review of Banana Armour flavor Carb-Killa bar, do me a favor, hit the like button, and if you want to see more similar reviews and other fitness related motivational videos, vlogs, recipes, all that good stuff, hit the subscribe button. I post a new video every week, and I'll see you in the next one.